Brexit Fallacies number 5. Worthless arguments, do the Brexit cause no harm? My name is Mike Cashman. If you find these videos interesting, please subscribe to the channel. Britannia waives the rules. Now, I'm doing this series of Brexit fallacies. They're only for people who believe the particular fallacy. But this one is a little bit different. So the fallacies I've covered so far have been explicit. We've heard them. This particular one is implicit. It's not declared, but it must be assumed because people are acting on the basis of it. So the idea is that you may have an argument that's not very good for Brexit, but throw it out anyway, and let's see what happens. So, for example, the argument that Brexit enabled the vaccine rollout. It didn't. Everything we did in the UK vaccine rollout could have been done as a member of the European Union, and indeed we were subject to European Union rules through 2020. So the argument is worthless, but nonetheless it continues to be put forward. There's the argument of, well, Britain's got the fastest growth in the G7. Well, no, it hasn't, unless you look at a very narrow window and ignore the big dip that came beforehand. But nonetheless, it's put forward, thrown at the wall to see if it will stick. The fallacy, the assumption is, well, it won't do any harm if people don't accept it. But it is a fallacy because the more that arguments are put forward for Brexit, as the primary arguments for Brexit, that have no basis, that are completely unsound, the more that one tends to think, well, that seems to imply that they don't have any good arguments for Brexit, because if they did, they would have provided them. So this whole document and the Benefits of Brexit, the Government Benefits of Brexit report, and I have made a much longer video going through this in detail, if you have any questions about it. But the summary is, it's rubbish, it's not describing benefits. So you might think, well, do no harm to stick that 101 pages out that somebody's managed to stick together, maybe it'll convince some people. Yes, for the Brexit cause, it does do it substantial harm, because here is their best attempt to declare what the benefits of Brexit are. And in 101 pages, they haven't managed to come up with anything substantial. We've got the blue passports and there's crown stamps on pint glasses and the imperial measures. And did you know you may now be able to drive uninsured on private land? But you don't have any substantial benefits. And does it do any harm putting that out? Might convince some people. Yes, it does do harm to the Brexit cause, because it establishes definitively, 2 years after Brexit happened, that those who proposed Brexit not only have got no case for Brexit that they made out to start with that they can now refer back to, but even 2 years afterwards, they're unable to come up with any substantial benefits for Brexit. And so they have damaged the cause of saying that Brexit is beneficial by producing the report. So worthless arguments are harmful. I'm Mike Cashman. The channel is Britannia Waives the Rules. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thank you.